Okay, guys, let's get started. I'm Kate Palmer with Cultivating Abundant Life, and this is the Hormones for Her class. I'm so excited to share it with you. So we're going to cover what supplements Young Living offers to support our endocrine systems, which control our hormones, and other complementary oils. So as women, we often associate hormones with negative things or with certain stages of our life, like menopause or puberty or pregnancy, things like that. The truth is that hormones influence the health of our bodies, our minds, our emotions every single day, regardless of what stage of life we are in. And they influence everything. They control how we sleep, our sex drive, so many things by our endocrine system. My personal story is very much hormone based. That's the whole reason I came to Young Living. So when 2006 is when I started getting hormonal migraines. And it took me a couple of years to figure out that's what they were connected to. Once I did, I started looking at what affects your hormones. It turns out everything does. Everything from your shampoo or your makeup or your laundry detergent to what you're eating and the kind of meat or dairy that you're eating, or if you're eating a ton of soy, everything has an effect on your hormones. And so it became my personal life mission to cut out everything that was an endocrine disruptor, something that would mess with my hormones. Back in 2008, 2009, when I was learning this, there was not a whole lot of options, people. There was like one clean shampoo I could use and it sucked. So that really was what propelled me into essential oils. My friend Jennifer Webster gave me a bottle of Panaway to try, changed my life. I have not looked back. And then I began learning about a lot of the things that we're going to talk about in class tonight. And that, in addition, has changed my life dramatically. People, I am fighting a migraine right now. I would not be doing a class 10 years ago fighting a migraine. I'd be in a dark room banging my head against the wall because it literally hurt that bad. And they would last for 4 to 7 days, twice a month, people. So to say my life has been changed by oils is a massive understatement. So let's get started. First of all, I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to diagnose, I'm not here to treat or cure any illnesses. The content here is for informational purposes only. So let's get started with our slides. And this class is gonna be, I'm gonna try to keep it right at 40 minutes for you. There we go. So let's get started. Let's start talking about quality. So Young Living monitors the process in their plant-based products from seed all the way to seal. It's our seed to seal promise. The company abides by very strict guidelines to fulfill this promise. It's important because it ensures top-notch quality and effectiveness of each product. I mean, what's the point of going crunchy and all natural if you're getting oils that have been tampered with or have not been distilled correctly or have been cut with solvents or cut with a ton of carrier oil, or have something synthetic in it? I mean, those are a lot of really, really common issues in the oil industry. Young Living owns their own farms and their partner farms. And they require them to have very strict guidelines. They choose the best seeds. I've actually got to be a part of the seed harvesting process. They use no harmful chemicals. Everything is organic. They do hand weeding. I have been to multiple farms and seen it. It helps. They harvest at peak times and they test throughout the day to make sure it's the peak time when they harvest and it's the peak time when they distill. They distill on site. This is a huge deal. They don't just harvest their stuff and then ship it halfway across the world to be distilled, because you're going to lose a lot of the good benefits of the plant that way. And they test minimum of 3 different times, 3 different, not internal, but external places, and each of those has between 20 and 60 tests. So the number of tests that are applied to one bottle of oil before you get it in your hands is crazy. So yeah, I could go on about this, but I'm going to stop here so we can keep moving on. So throughout this class, I'm going to make suggestions for oils and products you can use every single day to support wellness and self-care. Before we get into that, let's talk about usage and safety. So for supplements, just follow directions on each individual supplement package for proper safety and usage. And then you're an individual, you know what I mean? None of these things We're not dealing with synthetics here. These are herbs and things like that. So use your discretion. If you're pregnant or nursing, remember that companies usually err on the side of caution. It's your responsibility to look up the ingredients and make your own decision if you feel comfortable using any product based on your health. So let's talk about safety when using pure essential oils. Often you'll want to dilute with a carrier. They are very strong, and diluting kind of makes them stretch a little longer. There's a lot that I don't dilute. Even with my kids, most of the time I don't. Again, that's up to your discretion. If you're someone who's sensitive, you might want to dilute, like just now I was putting on wintergreen. I just dabbed it right on my neck right here, and I'm totally fine. For some people, this might be a little too intense. If you use something and it feels a little intense, just put a carrier oil, coconut oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, almond oil, any fatty carrier oil right on top, cuts it right away. Don't put oils in your eyes or ears. Sounds simple, but you'd be surprised. And then follow the directions on the label. So if you look on here, it'll have, well, you'll have to peel it, but it usually will have directions on there. If it has I don't have a Vitality bottle right by me. If it's a white label, that means Vitality, means it's great for internal use. It's the exact same oil. If you have a lemon Vitality and a lemon oil, it's the exact same oil, just the different label to appease the FDA guidelines. So let's talk about the ways to use them topically. You can apply it right on your skin. It's quickly absorbed by your skin, very effective. Even just now, you can use, I'm going to use some Lady Scleral, which we're going to talk about later. This is my perfume, guys. It smells delicious, and as we'll see, it has so many benefits. So I usually just put here or over my heart. Aromatically, you can use a diffuser. You can inhale from diffuser jewelry. You can just make a little scent tent and use it that way too. This is a great way, especially if you've just applied oils, to really get it in your brain, and everything it does there, we can get into that in a different class. It's amazing. But little scent tent, that's great too. Also internally, so Young Living oils in the Vitality line are safe to ingest. Follow instructions on the packaging. Oh, you can see back there, got my old diffuser going. That bamboo diffuser is 6 years old and going strong. All right, so let's talk about hormones. In order to understand your body and its needs, it's helpful to understand how your body works. A healthy endocrine system equals healthy moods, skin, bowels, sex drive. Pretty much every aspect of your body is controlled by hormones. Your endocrine system is comprised of all the glands in your body that produce hormones, including your thyroid, pancreas, and for women, your ovaries. Hormones are like little chemical messengers in your body that regulate metabolism, growth, development, tissue function, sexual function, reproduction, sleep, and mood, among a lot of other things. These messengers are produced by the glands and secreted directly into your circulatory system to achieve homeostasis. So your body is always trying to be in balance, and so that's what your hormones are working towards. Got a little lemon Vitality in my water here. When our hormones are out of balance, I don't need my Apple update right now, thank you. It can contribute to migraines, insomnia, weak bones, weight gain, hot flashes, mood swings, infertility, low libido, to name just a few. Hormonal imbalance can also affect the way that we handle stress. Over time, these hormonal imbalances can lead to rapid aging, no thank you, and increase the risk of disease. Your body is constantly working on the difficult task of keeping your system in balance. And this is factoring in stress and poor diet choices and food choices, inadequate sleep, synthetic hormones, synthetic substances that you might be wrapping yourself in, genetic factors, less active lifestyles can all throw hormones out of whack and create health problems. But we've got good news. We've got lots of stuff to help us bring it back into balance. Now, remember, this is one thing I try to really drive home for people. My hormonal state right now is so much better than it was 6 years ago, light years better than it was 10 years ago. This didn't happen because of one oil that I used. This is not a magic bullet situation. This happens because I do use supplements, and I do use oils, and I do use exercise, and I try to get enough sleep, and I try to manage stress and things like that. I try to eat clean, healthy foods. And all of these things together, I believe, are what have contributed to a much healthier state that I am in now. So just remember, there's no one magic bullet that's going to fix all your problems. You can't put premium gas in an old jalopy that you're not taking care of and expect it to run like a race car. So first of all, let's talk about Thyromin. So Thyromin helps maximize nutritional support for healthy thyroid function. Now the thyroid, your little butterfly-shaped gland right here at the front of your throat. The thyroid gland regulates body metabolism, energy, and body temperature. If you constantly have cold feet or cold hands, you might have a little problem with your thyroid there. It controls calorie burning and even your heart rate. So what if one little pill could support your body so you feel energized, balanced, maintain a healthy weight that you work hard for? So you can be proactive in supporting your thyroid. This supplement contains iodine and the porcine glandular extracts L-cysteine. This is a hard one to say. Cysteine, is it in there? No, it's not. And L-cysteine, which your thyroid needs to create hormones. So you're not giving your body hormones with this supplement. You're giving your body the support it needs to make healthy hormones. By consuming this supplement and a healthy lifestyle, you can support both your metabolism and your thyroid. It also contains 4 essential oils that helps increase your body's ability to absorb the supplement. So that's why Young Living supplements are so amazing, is they specifically choose oils that make it more bioavailable to your body. Essential oils in this supplement and their roles include spearmint, which provides digestive system and respiratory support. Peppermint provides digestive support by supporting healthy intestinal function and soothes gastrointestinal comfort or discomfort. It also supports nervous and respiratory systems, as well as helping muscles, bones, and skin. Myrtle supports the respiratory system and promotes healthy skin and hair. It's been researched for its effects on supporting glandular balance. Myrrh is a very powerful antioxidant and can help support healthy skin. Let's move on to Cortistop. This is one I just got and I'm just starting to take in the past week or two. So Cortistop kind of tells it all in the name. Cortisol is a hormone produced by the adrenal gland in response to stress and low blood sugar. So in these day and age, it used to be that it was a fight or flight response when when a wolf was going to come, try to kidnap a baby or something like that. Our adrenals would kick in and we'd fight off the wolf, right? But now our stress levels are high at everything that we see. Our stress levels are high when we're taking, 3 small children shopping, or if we see a billboard showing something about retirement and we're going, oh no, am I saving enough for retirement? We have all these minor stressors all day long. So often our adrenals are overworked and producing way too much cortisol. So this cortisol is necessary. It's there to help us survive, so it is important. But if it's produced and released too often, it can be harmful to our bodies. So you can experience feelings of fatigue, difficult maintaining a healthy weight, and difficulty in maintaining optimal health of our cardiovascular systems. So this supplement is going to support your body in maintaining natural balance and harmony. It's also designed to aid female glandular systems. So you can wake up feeling more rested, less on edge. Our cortisol levels are highest when we wake up in the morning, and they decrease slowly throughout the day. This can help maintain your desired weight. You feel more emotionally balanced and able to take on whatever life has got to throw at you. The essential oils in this supplement are fennel, which supports the circulatory, glandular, respiratory, and digestive systems. It also may support feelings of well-being during the menstrual cycle. Peppermint supports digestion by promoting healthy intestinal function and we already talked about peppermint. You know what it does. Clary sage, hormonal support. We're going to talk more about that later. Canadian fleabane offers cardiovascular and hormonal support. And frankincense encourages emotional balance, healthy skin, and provides immune and nervous system support. So the usage for this is you take 2 capsules in the morning before breakfast. If desired for extra benefits, you can take another 2 at night before bed. Use daily for 8 weeks, and then you stop for 2 to 4 weeks, and then start again. So you kind of cycle through Cortistop. Let's move on to Endogize. So Endogize is created specifically for women, and it supports your entire endocrine system. It contains DHEA, which is the most common hormone in your body. The body produces its own DHEA, but after age 20, the production starts to decline. This means the supplement can be very helpful for aging women. You need this hormone because it is needed to produce over 50 different hormones, including estrogen. So think of all the things older women commonly experience, and maybe you might be experiencing yourself. Get the supplement stat so you can maintain your youthful health, right? Don't confuse the word common with normal. Just because something is common does not mean it's normal. This supplement is going to support a healthy endocrine system, so you don't have to be one of those women with a common, not normal, side effect of imbalanced hormones. It's especially supportive of the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands are located on the top of each kidney. They kind of sit right on top. The hormones that they produce help to regulate your blood sugar and your blood pressure. They help your body burn fat and use protein. Side note, kidneys are also responsible for blood pressure as well. Something I learned from Dr. Jim Bob Howerton blew my mind. So if you have blood pressure, if you want to maintain healthy blood pressure, look at the K and B supplement and supporting a healthy kidney as well. Okay, sidetrack. They help, your adrenals help your body burn fat, yes, and use protein. They also release cortisol, which is your stress hormone we just talked about. So by supporting these glands, you're supporting overall cardiovascular health, your metabolism, weight management, and your body's ability to manage stress and maintain energy. Endogyze is also infused with oils. So it helps increase your bioavailability to 80%, which is awesome. It's not expensive pee. I know a lot of people say, oh, supplements, it's just expensive pee. And in a lot of cases, it can be. It can go right through your body without your body using it and absorbing it. So adding essential oils to your supplements really helps your body absorb them. Endogyze has clary sage, which has been used for centuries to support women's bodies, particularly hormone support and reproductive function. Ginger is supportive of the digestive system. It's commonly used to soothe, comfort, and balance digestive discomfort. Myrrh, we talked about, antioxidant, stimulates the immune system. Cassia smells and tastes like cinnamon and supports healthy blood sugar levels. This one's also great to have like a little drop under your tongue, or ocotea under your tongue, to help curb those blood sugar cravings. It's fantastic. Take 1 capsule twice daily, use for 2 to 4 weeks. Stop for 2 weeks, and then resume again. So this is another one you kind of cycle through. So caution, if you are pregnant or lactating, if you're a nurse and mama, don't use this one. There's some oils in there that might inhibit your milk production and things like that, or things that may not be tested with being pregnant. It's intended for adult use only. And if you're taking other medications or have a medical condition, consult your healthcare practitioner prior to use. So if you are on with me, which I can't see right now who's on because of my screen, but share one thing about your health that you would like to maintain as you age. For me, it's energy. I hope I always have sky high energy because I want to be able to keep up with my kids. All right, let's move on to FemiJen. I need to keep an eye on the time here too. Oh, we're doing good. Okay. FemiJen capsules are for those ladies who are of childbearing age and want to give extra support to their lady parts. It's formulated with herbs and amino acids that may support female health. It contains wild yam, dong quai, black cohosh, damiana, and epidenidium, black and blue cohosh. I say black cohosh, sorry. All these herbs contain phytoestrogens. These are dietary estrogens that occur naturally in compounds found in plants. These dietary estrogens support your own body's estrogen. Estrogen helps bring about physical changes that occur during puberty. It also helps control the menstrual cycle, and it's important for childbearing. It also keeps cholesterol under control and protects bone health for both men and women. It also affects your brain, mood, bones, heart, skin, and other tissues. The supplement has 4 essential oils that help the female reproductive system and obviously increase bioavailability. Clary sage, we've talked about. Sage helps maintain balance between estrogen and progesterone testosterone balance. It supports the nervous system and the adrenal cortex. Ylang ylang supports adrenal glands, and fennel supports circulatory, glandular, respiratory, and digestive systems. So you take 2 capsules with breakfast and 2 with lunch. Keep in a cool, dry place. If you're pregnant, consult your physician of this one. Also, this one, don't expose to excessive heat. Don't leave it in the car on a hot day because you're going to destroy those amazing compounds that you want for your body. Okay, so pro tip, Sclerescence Vitality is a really good complement to this supplement. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's move on to my personal favorite right here as I drop it. I'm not going to get it. Progestins Plus Serum. So this is also a wonderful complement to the FemiJen supplement. Progestins Plus Serum, also referred to as PP or P+, contains USB-grade progesterone from wild yam extract. Progesterone is a hormone that is produced in your body. And often, for me, when I was trying to figure out how to balance my hormones, I tried other progesterone supplements. And later, and I actually had to take something when I was pregnant with my first daughter because I was low on progesterone. Come to find out later, what I was taking was made from the urine of mares, female horses. No thanks. When I found out, I was like, seriously? Ew. So I was really, really, really happy to find something made from wild yams. And also when I was pregnant with my second and third babies, I asked specifically to be tested for progesterone while I was using this, as I normally do. And every single time my progesterone levels came right exactly dead center of where they should be. So a little bit of proof that for me, at least in my body, it responds really well to Progestins Plus. So progesterone regulates the menstrual cycle and is crucial for pregnancy. You also need progesterone to have a healthy libido. As you age, you have a natural decrease in progesterone production. So this product can be very beneficial when you're starting a family and after 30 years of age. 35 here. Who else I got on here? How old are you? All right. I want you to know USP grade progesterone is not the same as progestins, which are synthetic versions of progesterone sold by pharmaceutical companies. What I found out I was using. Taking synthetic hormones is really bad for you. It's not fantastic and can lead to life-threatening side effects. And I was recommended by my doctor to take it while pregnant. Great. So if you'd like to research, this is a topic really worth researching. I did not become the research nut that you know and love until my youngest daughter was about 3 or 4 months old, and then I started becoming research nut mama. The USB grade progesterone in Progestins Plus Serum is natural from wild yam extract. So it's specifically formulated for women. It contains copaiba, sacred frankincense, cedarwood, bergamot, peppermint, and clove, all of which are calming and grounding and ideal for women who want to be more relaxed and balanced. A lot of people use it as a perfume too. So the directions are you apply 2 to 4 drops of Progestins Plus to your stomach, feet, or inner thighs. Anywhere you have thin skin. Often I really just usually use right on the inside of my arms. I apply it and I just rub together. For added effect, 1 to 2 extra drops may be applied. And you can do it morning and night. You can do it 1 time a day. With Progestins Plus, really it's about how you feel. And sometimes you need to just kind of increase by a drop each day until you really feel that shift. If you're pregnant, it says you don't really need this one. But if you have low progesterone, like I did during my pregnancy, just something to be aware of. So I have a link here for more information about the ingredients that I'm going to post in the comments later. Okay, let's get on to complementary essential oils. So these are also great for supporting your endocrine system and for happy hormones. So if you're looking for oils during that time of the month or postpartum or something to enhance your mood or get you in the mood, here's some options. Dragon Time is perfect for that time of the month, which is why it's called Dragon Time, and obviously is only available through Young Living. If you get moody during your cycle, if your partner or your friends know not to cross your path, they will thank you for using this. No more Dragon Lady nicknames when you use Dragon Time. It has fennel, clary sage, marjoram, lavender, blue yarrow, and yasmin. The aroma is sweet and really herby or herbaceous. Its balancing properties make it a perfect choice for supporting normal, healthy moods during the female monthly cycle. This is recommended for both young and mature women and can be applied to your abdomen, your lower back. You can also use it during, especially great for during and after your menstrual cycle. It also says it's great to diffuse to get you in the mood before being intimate, but I think that depends on if you like the smell. It's not my favorite smell, but I know other people who love it. In fact, they have a massage oil from it because so many people love the smell. So this is where it helps to know if you like it or not. Clary sage has been used by women for centuries. In the past 10 years, there have been a lot of scientific studies confirming its amazing qualities. If you don't believe me, just Google it. It has an earthy and herbaceous smell with floral and slightly fruity undertones. Aromatically, it's uplifting and balancing to your moods and emotions. It may help alleviate occasional anxiety. Its uplifting fragrance may also improve cognitive function. Topically, it's incredible for your skin. Great one to use on your face, sore muscles, monthly aches. Try combining it, a few drops of this with Epsom salts for a nice bath. Lastly, if you've been struggling to get in the mood for intimacy, try diffusing this while getting ready for bed with your significant other. This one right here, Lady Sclera. Obviously only available through Young Living, but this has bergamot, jasmine, geranium, orange, all the really sweet floral, and the orange just gives it a really great punch. I love the smell of this. Like I said, it's my perfume. This can be used to enhance your feminine nature. It can be alluring and seductive as a perfume. And like clary sage, can also help get in the mood. When diffused, it provides a relaxing experience by calming and balancing your heart and mind. So that's why I use it every day. Topically, this oil can add a little natural glow to your skin. So I also have a friend who just started using this on her face every night. And she says it's amazing for her skin. So I've actually started using it as perfume in the day and on my face at night. Another way to support your health is to use safe feminine products during your cycle. So you want to make sure you look for products that are chlorine-free with no synthetic pesticides, dyes, or fragrances. This is something I became aware of, I think before I was even married. My husband used to work for REI, and Diva Cup at the time was just coming out. And so they gave away Diva Cups for free to REI people because it's actually really great for when you're backpacking. Think about it. You don't have to like cart anything out with you, right? You just like wash it out while you're there. So I got a free one way back in like 2007 or something like that. And I was sold. And so I've been using a menstrual cup since then. I can't imagine going back to tampons. Those always hurt. Or even pads. I mean, those aren't fun either. So yeah, I am a big fan of the menstrual cup. There's lots of different sizes and types and varieties. And so I really, if you haven't tried it yet, people go, oh, it's gross. It's still grosser than a tampon. So give it a shot if you haven't. If you have, give me a shout. Let me know if you like it. Also, I'm excited. I want to try the Thinks panties. Has anyone heard of those? I heard a really good review of those, so I'm excited to try those out. And excited, I have 3 girls, and yeah, getting those I think will save a lot of money. Okay, let's talk about more complementary oils. Endoflex is a proprietary oil, meaning only Young Living has it. It contains a base of sesame seed oil and is infused with spearmint vitality, sage, geranium, myrtle, nutmeg, and German chamomile. This blend really supports your endocrine system, which means happy oils. This is my old beat up bottle. I don't even know if you can see it. So I keep 1 bottle in the bathroom, 1 by the front door, and I think I have a small one that travels around with me. And there's lots of different ways to use this. You can use it, I use it often just right over my thyroid for some thyroid support. You can take Endoflex Vitality in a capsule. You can add a drop or 2 to Ningxia Red for a little quick, shot there. For a little boost of energy, you can add it to some Ningxia Zing, or the Vitality to the Ningxia Zing. You can put it in a cup of warm tea. It also has, the non-Vitality has Camellia, Recutidia, and nutmeg. You can apply topically over your thyroid and your adrenal glands, right there on your back. I also know a lot of women who use it on their Vitaflex points on their feet. So if you have a desk reference or a pocket reference, or you can just Google it, Google Vitaflex points, you will see there are points right on your feet. I don't know if you can see this here. Right there at the bottom. And that's where you can apply it on your feet, where those lines are showing. It's another great way to use this one. Sclerescence Vitality supports overall wellness for women. It has clary sage, peppermint, Spanish sage, and fennel to support digestion and reduce occasional bloating that can be common during your menstrual cycle. Ooh, 11 minutes. We got to hurry here. It's a lot of information, right? It is also beneficial for balancing your hormones. Again, you can drink this in a glass of water in conjunction with estro, which is another Young Living supplement. You can add it to a cup of warm tea. You can use it as a dietary supplement capsule. And there's also sclerescence non-vitality to support overall wellness. So you can diffuse this or apply topically as needed. All right. I think most of y'all probably have this. If you don't, talk to me because you need this in your life now. Obviously, the best way to do it is by being a wholesale member. It's like having a Costco membership. You get 24% off the retail price. Oh, sorry, my throat's getting dry. And before we move on too much further too, I wanted to show you some really good resources. Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about resources for a minute. So let me switch out of this here. So obviously, if you don't have this guy, get your hands on a desk reference or a pocket reference. DiscoverLSP.com. It's life science publishing, worth every penny. People go, I don't know how to use oils. Right here, people. I don't care if you don't know how to read, not know how to read, but I don't care if you're not a reader or don't like to read. It's important for your life and your health to be educated, and you have the power right here. Educate yourselves. Another great book, Our Emotions Affect Everything We Do. This guy, you can see, I like beat the crap out of my coffee. It's also available on Kindle, which is fantastic. So I have it on Kindle and here. And the newer versions contain newer oils. So that's one reason I have it on Kindle. It's the updated version. But it talks about what oils are tied to what emotions. And if you have a Zytoscan or know someone that has a Zytoscan, that really can help narrow down physical aspects as well as emotional aspects. And having healthy emotions and balancing your stress can really affect your hormones. I'm reading the book Switch on Your Brain right now, which is pretty fascinating of how much our brains and our emotions control our physical bodies. Another thing I just got is this book, Ultimate Balance. And in the back here, it has a really detailed guide for, where to go, for hormone balancing. Right there. It's got your whole cycle guide and everything. And then it has day by day what supplements to take. Like during these days, the follicular phase, it's, you know, it's when your body is building that lining in your uterus. You want to use some clary sage and sclerescence and lady sclerol and dragon thyme around your ankles, those Vitaflex points, once or twice a day. When we switch to the luteal phase around day 15, that's when you really want to start ramping up your Progestins Plus. So if you track your cycle, this can be a really helpful way to really help balance your hormones. Another great resource, believe it or not, is the Lucy Libido book. I also have a Lucy Libido class. We have a class that we do, and I have it available on text messaging. So if you are on my team, give me a shout through that number I text you with, and I can hook you up with this class on your text messaging. And then lastly, this is one I'm just starting, the Essential Oils Hormone Solution. So I haven't gotten, this is where I am. So I'm not all the way through quite yet, but it's got some good blends. And a lot of it's basically what we talked about today is your diet affects it, stress affects it, self-care affects your hormones, everything does. So let's wrap this up real quick. Oh, we are doing good, people. We are doing good. So if you are not, oops, sorry, got my info here and went a little too far. Oop. All right, so here we go. If you are not with Young Living, you need to be, obviously. And let's talk real quick. Oh, no, this isn't going. Come on. There we go. Let's talk about essential rewards really quick. So this is your monthly wellness box. I've been on Essential Rewards for over 6 years. Haven't skipped a month. Even when, was it 3 years ago? My husband's job got eliminated. And as we look to cut things, you know, we're pinching pennies while he's looking for a new job. This was something we did not cut because this is how we keep our family healthy. I have 3 kids and I haven't had to take them for the doctor for anything other than a wellness visit since we started using oils, which is pretty crazy. Just because it's common doesn't mean it's normal. Just because all your friends are going to the doctor every couple of months because their kids can't seem to get over certain things doesn't mean it's normal. For us, normal is being healthy, which is how it should be, right? So let's talk about essential rewards real quick. You get points back, you get loyalty gifts, you get promotional items, you get discounted ER kits. Once or twice a year, I get the Thieves kit. You can get the Everyday Oils kit. You can get the Ningxia ER kit, which is the best deal per ounce you can get. You also get access to the YL Go and Go Plus shipping programs. So you pay a certain amount, and then it breaks down to, like, if you get YL Go, I think it's like $5 or $6 a month flat shipping, basically. So however heavy your box is, it doesn't matter, it all breaks down. YL Go Plus is even better. If you use all of your shipping stuff, then I think it breaks down to $4 or less per shipping, which is crazy. So that means if you are out of something and you've got points, you can order one oil. You don't have to, you know, I used to wait till I would do one order because shipping used to be so expensive. So it really is a great way to go if you are doing essential rewards. Checking the time. Okay, let's talk. Oh, it's a 50 PV requirement, which is about 50 bucks. I recommend 100 PV because 1, you get a freebie at 100 PV. 2, you're going to be able to better support your health, and you're going to be able to get switching toxic things out faster by committing to clean things when you're doing 100 PV order per month. We do 300 PV pretty much every single month because I use my makeup, we get our household cleaners, my laundry detergent, all of our supplements, our oils, of course, our Ningxia, so much, my dog shampoo, you know, toothpaste, floss, shampoo, everything we use is Young Living. And so instead of going to Target 4 times a month and dropping, you know, a couple $100 at Target, I shop at Young Living. And I know all of my products are not going to disrupt my hormones. I have options now. Do you know how hard it was to find clean makeup 10 years ago? There was none. So the fact that there's now clean makeup you can access is fantastic. All right, we talked about YL Go and Go Plus. You can sign that up through your virtual office. And thank you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. You can reach out to me at Kate, K-A-I-T, at cultivatingabundantlife.com. You can text me if you are getting texts from me about classes and stuff. Text me back. I really get them. It's not a robot. You can message me on Facebook, but I'd love to hear your questions. On Facebook, I'm at facebook.com/cultivatingabundantlife. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you continue to learn and educate yourself and take steps. Don't give up. I know what it felt like to feel hopeless, to feel like this is my life now. I'm just going to be in pain for half of the time for the rest of my life. Don't give up. Keep trying things, keep adjusting, keep, you know, if you have to do an elimination diet, so you have to do an elimination diet. I've done like 7 of them. And trust me, it's worth it to know how your body operates. And your body changes too. What worked for me 5 years ago is shifting a little bit as I'm getting older. So I'm learning I need to incorporate more Endoflex. And, you know, it's a constant figuring your own bodies out and listening to your body about what it needs. Again, if you live close by or if you have a Zytoscan, I highly recommend this. It's a really good place to start. I'm starting to offer muscle testing long distance, which is crazy. I know Micah Kucera is starting to offer that as well if you're on her team. So that can be another way that you can possibly figure out what your body might need. So I hope you guys have a blessed evening. Again, shoot me with any questions you have and have a great night. Bye, everyone.